Looking like a great afternoon for baseball in southern Wisconsin. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the second of two here to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Brewers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Brewers baseball on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. They'll have to go to work against a tough assignment indeed, as there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. Eduardo Nunez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And the month of June is really where you begin to weed out the contenders from the pretenders. And with summer right around the corner, these guys are really starting to play some of their best baseball of the year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jordan Schaefer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are two gone now. Joe Mauer will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. About time for the home nine to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number one. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now, and he's probably been the toughest out on the ball club of late as you see the sizzling numbers there in these last 9 games. And a ball 1-0. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but we could be ready to break out right here.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Braun will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First offering on the way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. The visitors' bullpen. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So I bet they'd love to get something.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Martin Maldonado will stand in at a good first-inning RBI spot. Runners at the corners now and 2 away. There's a first-pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Arcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And now a pitch on the way.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Osmil Pinto will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And Garza will use the slider to his advantage at strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while, it's not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Trevor Plouffe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jose Altuve will start things off in the bottom of the second. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Billy Burns will dig in, and he'll do so while 8th in the National League in stolen bases entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Scooter Gennett will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Arcia is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Brian Dozier will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
That's inside. 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Steven Moya will get his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Tommy Malone will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Third inning, no score to this point. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Matt Garza makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Schaefer will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now here it comes. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And Gomez can fly, bear in mind he's got extra bases. And Gomez can fly, he's headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Moya is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Ryan Braun will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Jordan Schaefer will stand in, and we'll see what they've got him doing here after the bunt single to start things out. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Joe Mauer will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
But the runner's back easily. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Maldonado is there, and the side is retired. Robert Werner will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Robert Werner.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Martin Maldonado will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Jose Altuve will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Now the pitch. in there, and it's 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Billy Burns will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. There goes Altuve. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Scooter Gennett will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Runner goes. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Now the first pitch. Osmil Pinto is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Trevor Plouffe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Brian Dozier is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Maldonado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Matt Garza will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first offering. And it looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Schaefer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch on the way. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
And Gomez can fly, bear in mind he's got extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And he's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Ryan Braun will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Robert Werner will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Goes the other way with a curveball as this is banged into right center. It's a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Martin Maldonado. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and the right-hander are up to throw. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is coming as that's going to be all for his starter, Tommy Malone. Trevor May is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Davis will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fouled straight back. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Davis will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Stephen Moya will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Werner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Danny Santana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Eduardo Nunez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everything.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Brian Dunzing will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the Brewers kick off the inning with a bang here. It's a leadoff triple. Scooter Gennett will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Matt Garza will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his 3rd of the afternoon. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. first pitch coming. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Ryan Braun will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2 runs have scored. Robert Warner will stand in second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Martin Maldonado will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Schaefer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. We're back to Wisconsin right after this.
Hitting off for Minnesota, the center
Jordan
fielder,
Schaefer
number 1.
will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Joe Mauer will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. Osmeal Pinto will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And here's the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Here's Arcia around the bag at third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the runner will score from first. Trevor Plouffe will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make things pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Johnny Franco will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Franco.
Trevor Plouffe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Maldonado has got it, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Caleb Thielbar will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Schaefer is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the seventh. Billy Burns will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And very quickly here, there are two away now. Scooter Gennett will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 33, Johnny Franco.
Johnny Franco will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brian Dozier will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting.
Stephen Moya will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. Adrian Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In there for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
He's set. Now the pitch. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. First pitch to him. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Brewers 8 and the Twins 2. Tim Stauffer will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Jonathan Lucroy will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Ryan Braun will step in. He doubled. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, in instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Into the box now, Robert Werner. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Jordan Schaefer will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Gomez is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Joe Mauer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Burns comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. The offensive hero this afternoon for the Brewers was this guy right here, Ryan Braun. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 9-2. So long from Milwaukee.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Garza. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Tommy Malone. He falls to 7-0. Attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.